We have Bryan Battle versus AJ Fletcher. This is going to be a fight, I believe, in the see 170-pound division. Yeah, so welterweight division. Um, really interesting fight here. We have Bryan Battle. He's 9-2, 4-1 in his last five. 29 years old. He's going against AJ Fletcher, 10-2, 3-2 in his last five. 26 years old, so slightly younger there. He is slightly shorter as well. He has a slight reach, not slight actually. He has a 10-inch reach disadvantage. So Bryan Battle is going to be the much lengthier fighter, much longer fighter here as well. Um, just checking on the odds here. We have Bryan Battle at minus 170 right now. So he opened up at minus 160. He did go to minus 220 as of, I would say, September 10th or so. But now he has been bet back to minus 170. So a lot of people saw that 2-1 odds kind of deal and then jumped in on the AJ Fletcher dog odds there. Um, Bryan Battle's coming off of a very quick KO of Gabe Green. He did miss weight that fight, so just want to remind you guys of that. But to me, he seems to be coming into his own. I mean, he's finding his power with the KOs. When he head kicked Takashi Sato, I think the Japanese guy, was it Sato or Takashi Sato? Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy's definitely not in the UFC anymore, but he definitely head kicked him. He did get dominated by Renat Fakhretdinov in late notice, but that was a late notice fight, and I think that was just a horrible matchup for Bryan Battle. Um, Bryan, will he go for the takedowns against AJ Fletcher? I don't think so. I mean, I think that he's going to try to keep this on his feet, and he's just going to try to piece up AJ Fletcher. Now, AJ Fletcher, when I do watch his fights, I do think that this guy has all the skills that you need to be a successful, UFC fighter at least. I think that he has good striking. He does have good wrestling. I mean, his wrestling is pretty damn good. He always gets takedowns. The bad part about his game is that he has bad pace. I think this guy gets really tired, especially after during round two or after round two, he just gets really tired and then he starts making these low IQ decisions. I mean, I think that fight against Matt Selmsberger, he was actually doing pretty well, and then he just got tired, and then lost his IQ, lost his brain, and then he just lost that fight. Same thing with Angelusa when he fought him. Um, he did do well against Themba Gorimbo. He turned the corner and got the victory there, but he also got taken down by Themba Gorimbo. And that's I don't know if that's something that's good on your record to get taken down like that. Um, just solid skill set. Eats can eat shots. He's tough and he's durable as well. Um, in this fight, I would lean towards Bryan Battle. I think that potentially could be a buy low on Bryan Battle at this point. I mean, I think the odds there, it's pretty decent odds. I would consider putting Bryan Battle in parlays, but I would want to wait and see for weigh-ins because Bryan did have a weight miss for his last fight. If he does come in and miss weight again, we're gonna have to start kind of asking questions of this guy suited for the 170-pound weight division, right? Because he does have a large frame. He probably could and should go up to 185, but let's see how he does for the weigh-ins. But for now, I'm leaning towards Battle, but I'll wait for the weigh-ins there. Gerard, what do you think about this fight right here?
AJ Fletcher, he's I think he'll probably he'll have the wrestling and he's a tough guy. He's a dog. Just seeing how his fight with Angelusa, who's a pretty good striker. Um yeah, he almost knocked him out. So he has power if he catches Battle, but Battle does have the physical tools and he has that reach and just his size for the division. It's makes him a more lethal fighter, I would say. And I think the problem with Battle is I'm not sure how he would do if this turns into a dogfight. And if you add in the wrestling, if it goes to 3 rounds, I would think Battle can get AJ Fletcher out of there, but AJ Fletcher is a tough cookie. He yeah, this could go turn into a dogfight if AJ Fletcher can last, and I'm not so sure we've seen Bryan Battle get into a fight like that. So I got Bryan Battle though. I think he should win. Um, yeah, yeah, I think Bryan Battle should win. It's just Fletcher's toughness, his wrestling, and we haven't seen Bryan Battle in a dogfight yet.
Alex, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I mean, this it's same as the last fight. It's kind of tough for me to pick someone. Like just so like Battle, he's had some nice like knockouts, like quick knockouts. So I just feel like there hasn't been a lot of tape on him. Um, what I will say though is like I feel like if it's like just a straight up standing fight, then I would say like is going to win for sure. Um, but I don't know if Fletcher is gonna mix in that wrestling, and I don't and like Renat, like you mentioned, was able to take down Battle like super easily, even though that was like a terrible matchup for him, and Fletcher won't really shoot takedowns like that. But I haven't even really seen AJ Fletcher wrestle, kind of. Like in his last fight against Themba, that fight was really strange because like Themba took down AJ Fletcher and then like kind of just got reversed. I don't know. It was like a really um weird thing that happened in the first round. And then the second round, it was another like just random takedown that happened, and then eventually Themba uh Fletcher subbed Themba, but yeah, I don't really know. Like I couldn't really kind of determine how the fight's going to go, but I think, if it remains stand up, Battle should win. But yeah, like Gerard said, if it becomes like a dogfight and Fletcher, what I will say is that Fletcher likes to kind of slowly move forward and throw out, his punches, and he is very durable. But I think Battle just uh has better striking technique. He's decent enough at like maintaining range. So I think I lean Brian Battle here, but also probably just staying away, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, I'm definitely getting those strange vibes from this fight. They could go a lot of different directions for sure.